What is up, YouTube? Happy Multiple Personality Day. Shout out to my boy Buckeye Boy 88, because he tends to be himself on some days. Then later on, he could be a girl crying about everything. Then he could be a baby, like whining ferociously. And then sometimes he could be a straight up dick. But then after that, he's not too bad. Today I'm going to be reviewing Horizon Zero Dawn, which has been acclaimed by a few people the best PlayStation 4 exclusive to come out in the most recent years, which, to be honest with you, I would almost say is true. This game is different, but the same in many ways, if that makes any sense to you. The whole concept seems really different to me. Like post-apocalyptic, futuristic, prehistoric, if that makes any sense. You have giant robot animals that like are the size of dinosaurs, but you're in a post-apocalyptic United States 2,000 years or something after like our generation, and they just, I don't know. It's a really interesting concept, and I actually really enjoyed how they played through it throughout the campaign and stuff for it. But overall, the place, the whole map looks amazing. The robots actually look really cool. These ones right here that I'm killing, you could scan, called long legs. They're kind of annoying. Cool thing is, once you get all these points here, you can hold triangle like I am to override them, and they'll fight for you. So, like this here, now it's under my control, and we'll actually start fighting these. But everything about this game, I really like. It's got like a Witcher-style open-world combat system. It's got, I'm trying to think, like an Uncharted, Assassin's Creed style, I guess you could call it like parkour climbing system. Then you have, let's see, like the Skyrim HUD and everything up top. You got like the Far Cry primal, Far Cry 3 and 4 feeling to it, because the bows and arrows and all the animals that you could control and use fighting for yourself. Man, I'm trying to think what else to say. Actually, I will show you the machines that they got. They have a watcher, and if once you look at them with your focus is what it's called. It's a device from before this whole event happened, and it allows you to view the animals, I guess you could still call them robot animals, to see their weaknesses. There's striders, grazers, scrappers, red-eye watchers, same thing as this, just a little more powerful. Broadhead, lanthorn, long leg, which is what I just killed, trampler, sawtooth, shell walker, fire bellowback, freeze bellowback. I'll head back to this way. Charger, stalker, glinthawk, corruptor, ravager, snapmaw, rockbreaker, behemoth, thunderjaw, stormbird, deathbringer, tallneck, and corrupted machine. Tallnecks are actually the things you climb up to see the whole map and whatnot, which is like the Assassin's Creed tower system, or the Eagle Point system, or whatever, except there's only a few of them in here, but it's actually really cool how you get up there, and you gotta like override it like most of them. There's a bunch of little collectibles. These are viewpoints. They show things from like our time in the game. They got things like Air Combat Academy, Colorado Springs, Explorers Museum, and a bunch of other things. Then they also feature ancient vessels, which are literally coffee mugs from our time. They have metal flowers that you gotta collect. There's 30 of these. And then there's the Hispanic artifacts. Quests, there's not a lot, to be honest with you. This is pretty much the whole main story. There's, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and then this one carries into another one. So 22 missions, which that's not bad. It takes roughly maybe 12 hours to go through it all, because you got to get high enough level for some of them. Then you got to go through some of these errands, side quests, bandit camps, tall necks, and whatnot to even progress. The trophies and everything to get for it, pretty easy on that scale. I'd rate it like a 3 out of 10 difficulty maybe, because some of the hunting grounds get kind of annoying, and I mean, it's pretty straightforward when it comes to trying to get the platinum for this game, which I did in fact get. Looking at my save, it takes roughly 30 hours to get the platinum, so probably like 25-30 hours to platinum it. Overall, this game, my rating I would have to give to it, I'd say probably a 9 out of 10. I see a lot of things giving it about a 9, 9.3, 9.5, and stuff like that. I'm going to say 9 because there's just a few things in here that kind of annoy me, but not too much. Like, there is a lack of, like, story, in my opinion. 12 hours isn't bad. Since I really enjoyed this game, I really wish there would have been more to do than just that much of a story. I mean, there's still a bunch of side missions and stuff, but the fact that there's 23 main missions and it takes you 12 hours to go through, just, I don't know. I kind of wish for a little more. Some of the combat gets kind of boring after a while because you only have a select few weapons. Like, you have your bows, a sling, a rope caster, and a trip caster, and then you got your staff that you can use. I'm trying to think what else I didn't like. I just had it on the tip of my tongue there 2 seconds ago. I know one thing my friend Buckeye says is he didn't care for the ending, but that's just because he's dumb. I really enjoyed the ending, but I don't think he paid enough attention to it because he was too busy complaining about how this game is dumb and stupid and everything because he was terrible at trying to do something, kept dying and whatnot, or trying to climb up a mountain the Skyrim way. Which you can do in this game. As you see in the top right hand of my screen, it's level 50. I kind of like that, trying to get level 50, not bad. The final mission, you can actually, like, grind out to get the last levels you need if you really need it. And as you just saw there, you could kill, like, you could actually hunt, like in Tomb Raider and stuff like that, to upgrade your pouches. So, yeah, like I said, overall, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. There's not much bad I could say about it. It's probably one of my favorite games to come out in a while. And, yeah, I really don't know if there's anything they could have done to make it a lot better. Just little things that they could have improved on. Maybe they'll make another one. Maybe it'll be even more perfection than this one, but who knows? I'll quickly show you a little bit of the stuff you can get. This is just my weapon setup. Shadow Sling's the highest. Shadow Hunter bow stuff's the highest. I just got these because I never used them much. These are little outfits I can use if I wanted to. The one I'm currently using, though, is the Shield Weaver. which this is one you get like end game almost, and it absorbs damage, but it has to recharge, so it makes you invincible, but only for a little bit amount of time, which is awesome. There's a bunch of modifications you could add to your weapons and whatnot, like damage, tear, fire, shock, freeze, corruption, and everything. There's a bunch of different ones in there. You could collect a bunch of resources. That's how you make all your arrows and everything for it. There's treasure boxes you can get that have things in them. You never know what really is going to be in them. You could purchase maps, like some games like Assassin's Creed and whatnot, that show you where all the collectibles and stuff are. There's just a bunch of cool little things in here. Tons of potions you can make. These are your skills: Prowler, Brave, and Forager. These aren't too bad. You can get all these about level 45 or maybe even earlier, depending on if you do all the side missions and stuff like that. But they all are beneficial. Now the one I ended off on was the call mount, which, let's see. If you recently overrode one of these things, you could actually get right back on them if you have the last thing unlocked. You can actually ride some of them as mounts. There's only a few of them that you can, but it's still pretty cool that you could still get a mount, because this map is kind of lengthy. I see some people saying like less. I'd have to say that's about it. I mean, when you have it zoomed all the way back, it doesn't look that big, but it takes a while to get from where you need to go to like where you are. And they got all the locations of the animals put on there. Alright, so thank you guys for watching my video. Like I said, 9 out of 10. Definitely recommend it if you really like open world games. Super amazing to play. I hope this video really helped you in a way understand why this game needs to be in your game collection. That's kind of pointing to you there, Rush Assassin, as well, because you totally need it. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I could get out another video soon off of another game. Next game that comes out that I'm getting is Lego Worlds, so we'll see how that one goes. So, once again, for the third time I believe, thanks all for watching.